It's about that time to roll out on another Mississippi Blues Trail ride. We're on our way to the Sunshine State to visit a Mississippi Blues Trail marker in Pensacola and a Mississippi Blues Trail marker in Tallahassee. Right now we're heading to Meridian, where we'll spend the night. Meridian is becoming one of my favorite Mississippi cities. Why does Google Maps have me off I-55 when I'm clearly on I-55? And just over 20 minutes later, we're in my birth city of Kosciuszko. Let's take the 01 on the square. And about an hour and a half later, we arrived in Meridian. I remember seeing something on the internet about a gypsy queen being buried in Meridian. So let's go to the cemetery and check it out.
Maybe it's that one?
Right here.
Okay.
Or that one.
The gypsy queen's name is Kelly Mitchell. She comes from a group of people known as the Romani, who are also known as gypsies, which is now considered derogatory by the Romani. She died during childbirth in Alabama when she was 47 years old. Her husband, Emil Mitchell, aka King of the Gypsies, had her buried in Meridian, and the funeral was absolutely spectacular, with over 20,000 Romanis attending the funeral and burial. What brings people to her gravesite is the myth that you can leave a gift or an offering on her gravesite, and the Gypsy Queen's spirit will visit you in a dream and give you answers to whatever problem you want solved. Confederate soldiers are buried here, including Lieutenant Charles Reed of Mississippi, who was known as the Seawolf of the Confederate Navy. Wow, they got pear trees and everything up in here.
I don't know if you're ready though.
Oh, but don't pick.
I got some pears. And I know how to pick pears now.
Something else.
So to see if a pear is ready, what you have to do, they naturally will hang vertically, but if you put them horizontal and they easily come off, then the pear is ready. Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
You learn something new every day.
Oh yeah. Let's head back to the formula and head to our Airbnb for the night. We're staying in the Halford House, which was built in 1896, and it's located a few blocks from downtown. We're living high on the hog for a night. And on that note, we're in for the night. We'll see you in the morning. Happy 4th of July. We're sitting on the porch listening to Dr. Montreal Green's Manna in the Morning message, your soul food. Now it's time for my wife to get in her early morning walk and for me to try my best to keep up with her. If you're ever in Meridian, make sure to visit the MAX, the Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience. My wife wanted to walk by the Soleil Steamworks Museum. This place has all kinds of steam engines, and there's a steam festival held every year in Meridian.
The sister of Jimmy Rogers' second wife, Carrie.
Meridian also has a civil rights trail. This is the tallest building in East Mississippi, and it's called 3 Foot. What views is she making? We're heading out of Meridian now, and our direction is aimed towards Sweet Home, Alabama. Got the wrong clock there, the wrong animal. And just over an hour later, we crossed that line. And after we passed through some rainstorms, we passed through Mobile, Alabama.
Riding on top of the Gooooo. Riding on top of the Gooooo. Ooh, look at us riding on the Gooooo.
Crazy. About 20 minutes after we got on I-10, we took the exit to Buc-ee's, and an experience that I honestly wasn't quite ready for. Let's see what the hype's about.
Did not realize it was 100,000 people. We even got overflow party.
It is way too many folks from my life. This is wild. This is crazy wild. Yeah, serious. Look at all these dumb folks. It is ridiculous. Everybody named mama up in this mug.
They got food. They got brisket, sausage, turkey.
They got sausage on the stick, turkey.
They got 100,000 things in here. It's a whole town.
They got the bakery over here.
That is ridiculous. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let me tell you this, the barbecue brisket was delicious, but
They don't have picnic tables here, and so we're just gonna eat on the back of the car.
Because we're not allowed to eat in the car. No, not in the car.
Look at that. Y'all see this? Y'all see that?
this interior is in darn near pristine condition, so ain't nobody eating nothing up in here.
That was cool, but that was too much.
That was too much for you?
That was too much.
Wow.
Too many people.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
You love people. If it ain't a club back in '93 and they playing Scrub the Ground, I don't want to be there.
Back on the interstate, fresh off our Buc-ee's experience, and soon after that, we crossed into Florida. We decided to make a quick stop at the Welcome Center. We're on the final stretch into the big city of Pensacola, home of the United States Navy Blue Angels and also home of a Mississippi Blues Trail marker. We turned onto DeVille Street, and a few minutes later, We made it to the Five Sisters Blues Cafe and the Mississippi Blues Trail marker for Pensacola Blues.
If you don't mean business, baby, stop wasting up my time. Well, if you don't mean business, baby, stop wasting up my time. Or if you want to be my baby, you got to lay it on the line. Yes, you call me on the phone. Well, you call me on the phone.
We walked a few blocks and checked out the blocks.
You tell me things I want to hear, but you don't mean a
The
word
famous
you
Abe's
say.
506 Club was located here at 506 Belmont Street.
Y'all look at this.
We made our way back to Five Sisters Cafe and got a bite to eat. We about to get busy. This is some good history about this building, this restaurant, this neighborhood, and the Blues Trail marker. Time to hop back in the...
Tell y'all what. Just no trying to look pretty on this one.
You can't even talk. You're so funny.
Shoot.
You so funny.
Ain't too much. It was good. It was good. All I wanted was a salad and some sweet tea, but we ended up getting fried chicken, collard greens, and candied yams.
That was nasty. Them yams were not good.
They were all right.
They were not good. I couldn't even eat them. That's how bad they were.
Well, I could.
They were terrible.
They were not terrible. They were different. And it wasn't different in just a crazy bad way. You just used to your grandma's.
That's a good thing.
I know. It don't mean that they was bad. That's what I'm saying. All right, you plotted?
I did.
Alrighty.
He couldn't even get in the car. It was terrible.
And she's telling the truth. I'm struggling. We got our thoroughly full sails back on 110 and made our way to our hotel to get some rest before we head back out to Pensacola Bay later in the evening to see the 4th of July fireworks show.
All cause she on that passenger side don't mean she ain't parked that car. Y'all know I don't park like that. I don't park like that. Hey, look who holding the key though. Look who holding the key. They girl jumping down. Look at you trying.
It's about 3.5 hours later, and we're heading to Veterans Memorial Park to check out the fireworks.
My men are hard chargers, gunning highway to handle young fire business, exercise some personal initiative, and kick ass. Sacrifice.
We even saw a show before the show.
Little free show right there.
We also got a chance to see a fireworks show across the bay at Pensacola Beach, which is about 6 miles from where we are. And then all the lights at the park went out.
They just straight black out. So it's about to crank some time. Just let the mayhem begin.
And then and I thought that may have been the finale. But here's the finale. We knew we would be stuck in traffic for a long time, so we decided to walk a few blocks to the Seville Historic District to get some ice cream.
Pensacola nightlife, y'all. How long has it been since I've been on some night stuff?
We're loving Pensacola, but now it's time to get some rest. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's almost 10 o'clock and we're leaving Pensacola on our way to Tallahassee. But first we gotta find a beach and put our feet in the sand.
Oh, that's why. It's a toll.
I wasn't prepared to pay a toll. We don't have a toll pass and we didn't have cash. We wanted to go to Pensacola Beach, but there's a toll bridge, so we ended up heading to Navarre, which is about 20 miles away.
Most relaxing place.
And Lord knows I need to relax. My work-life balance is way off. And here we are on the Florida Gulf Coast. We set up camp under the pier where it was nice and cool.
Yeah, she having fun. We actually having fun. Can you believe that I'm actually having fun? Ooh. Yeah, baby. Yay! And probably.
Wait.
We chilled for a little bit under the pier, and then it was time for us to get back on the road again.
There she goes. There she goes. That was much needed. That was
Beach time. Yes.
yes indeed. Yes indeed.
I had fun.
Me too.
I love water.
All right, we're about to head to Tallahassee.
Look at everybody coming in. Even the birds are heading to the beach. We got on I-10, and besides just running into some rainstorms, we made the uneventful ride into Tallahassee. Unlike the Pensacola Blues Trail marker, this marker is off the beaten path.
They even tell you Mississippi Blues Trail marker 500 feet.
Oh, sure do. That's pretty cool.
The road to the club and the Blues Trail marker is rough, and it turns to gravel.
Oh, this looks like it's going back into the boom.
But we kept it slow and steady, and we eventually made it.
Oh, there it is. Wow. It's a club. Wow. Here we go.
If you're not around me, baby, I can't feel right. And while it blows,
That is too cool. Boy, Oh, I bet you this is something else. Look at him. Wow.
I gotta get me some Firebird travel stickers.
Oh, baby, Johnny feel the blues.
We have made it.
Baby, baby, Johnny.
We got to get ready to head out. It's about to rain on top of us. It's been raining. So we're about to go and pick up our hotel right now for our Airbnb. And this is awesome. This is awesome. So I don't even know what to say. How'd you enjoy it?
It's nice. It's a nice country city.
It is. Seems like it's gonna be something trying to get in and get out, but I bet you when you get here, you're not gonna be mad at all. All right, we about to head out, y'all. Peace.
We literally eased on down the road and made our way to our Airbnb, which is coincidentally called Farmhouse.
We are at the farmhouse part of this Airbnb.
Sitting on the porch at our Airbnb on a swing.
There are not too many things more relaxing than some chill time with your soulmate on a porch swing. And on that note, we're gonna chill for the rest of the day. We plan on exploring downtown Tallahassee tomorrow. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's about 9:30 in the morning, Eastern Daylight Time, and my wife is enjoying herself on the front porch of the farmhouse. Unfortunately, I found a small problem with the 01,
You can see the shards in there.
and I can see myself getting pulled over for no front turn signal. It looks like my turn signal bulb exploded,
So it's just broke.
and the bulb socket looks burnt up. I had an extra bulb, and as you can see, it's working.
Just get it plugged up and get it back in there.
And about 5 minutes later, we're shining again. Time to get on the road and tour Tallahassee. What in the world is traffic calming?
That's just a fancy way of saying speed hump.
After all of this traffic calming finally calmed down, we made our way to downtown. We found a place to park, then we took a little stroll. There's a civil rights memorial highlighting the Tallahassee bus boycott of 1956, which started when two female Florida A&M students sat next to a white woman in the only two available seats on a Tallahassee city bus. There's also a civil rights memorial highlighting the Tallahassee lunch counter sit-ins of 1960. The Civil Rights Heritage Walk is located across Jefferson Street from the Florida State Capitol. And here's the Florida Capitol. The tall building is the current Capitol building. And this is the Florida Historic Capitol Museum. Across the street from the Historic Capitol Museum is the Florida Vietnam Veterans Memorial. Let's take a walk in the park. It is unbelievably hot in the Tally, so we stopped by the Power Plant Cafe in the Edison restaurant. After we cooled off, we played cornhole for a round.
All right, see what you got.
Check out my first toss.
I can't believe I did that stuff. I can't believe.
And here's the last toss for her dignity.
Just a touch short.
Let's head back to the formula so we can head out of town. The Gooooo lady put us on a back road for about 11 miles before we eventually got back on US Highway 27 and crossed into Georgia.
Welcome to Georgia.
Welcome to Georgia.
Oh, this the Florida-Georgia line. We at the Florida-Georgia line. They make songs about this, don't they? The Florida-Georgia line.
For some reason, my mind couldn't make my mouth say that Florida-Georgia line is a country music group. Back on the road, on our way to Montgomery, Alabama.
They got the Louisiana chicken, dude. They ain't worth the picture. Oh my goodness. I said we're going to a bus right there. Bus 27.
Oh my God. This guy say bus 27.
That's what it said. Bus.
Continue on
B-U-S.
US 27 north.
I can
for 3
read.
miles.
Bus 27.
That's what it says.
And for those of you who don't know, Bus 27 is Business Route 27. Let's continue the journey, shall we?
Good girl. Why in the world you want a T-top? You gonna put a big hat upside your head? Y'all, our last mile of Georgia.
We crossed the river, then we crossed the line.
Welcome to Alabama.
We made a quick pit stop a mile inside Alabama. And about 20 minutes later, we rode into Dothan, Alabama.
Continue on Ross Clark Circle for 6 miles.
Oh yeah, baby, we deep in Dothan now.
We just beat a red light, and now we're turning onto Highway 231 for the last 90 miles to Montgomery.
Now Montgomery, 90 miles.
We're not too far from the Fort Rucker Army Aviation Center. We stopped at this fruit stand about halfway between Troy and Montgomery, but they only took cash, and guess what we didn't have? We're crossing over Interstate 85, which means we've made it to Montgomery. We're going to spend the night at our cousin's home. You know how we are with family. We have a lot to talk about, so we're going to call it a day. Good morning. Before we leave out, my wife needs to take a dip in our cousin's swimming pool. And after it took us 35 minutes to say our goodbyes, we're back on the road. Thank y'all so much for your hospitality. My wife even got her hair done at our cousin's home. We've come from Alabama State University to the University of Alabama. And less than an hour later, we crossed back into Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Welcome to Mississippi.
Back in our home state, Miles County, Mississippi.
Mississippi. In my home county.
That's right. Home.
It's the county I was born in, raised in, spent the other half of my life in.
Yokohama plan.
Now it's been extremely hot this entire trip, but the further north we traveled, the hotter it got.
It is 97 degrees right now. It is 5:40 p.m. We're under the excessive heat warning. Welcome back to Mississippi.
The 01 still performed like a champ, and a little while later, we're back in Panola County. You better check your 6 for Smokey.
Got nothing to worry about when I'm doing the limit.
They all over the place.
See no Mississippi too, man. I think
And we're back in the big city of Batesville. It's about 7 o'clock p.m. and we called our son Jensen and asked him to meet us at Cracker Barrel for dinner. And after dinner, they played a friendly game of checkers. Well, I guess it was a friendly game for Jensen. Now it's time to bring it on home. We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed this Mississippi Blues Trail ride to Florida. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with everyone you know. Also, please check out our Traveling Weekenders Team CJP channel, where you'll see more of our vacation trips and also our Jaybird journeys in our 2019 Jayco travel trailer. Take care, and as always, be blessed. Peace.